Listen, I gotta talk to you about this absolute banger that I've been smelling the past couple days. This thing is amazing. It's from Precious Liquids and it was released this year and it's called Oud Symphony. Try to sample of it. It was actually sent over to me by my girlfriend and she ended up buying a whole bottle of it because the more it developed, the better it got. But let me tell you what this smelled like in the opening. It smelled like passion fruit and black currant. Now, if you haven't smelled black currant, just think of dark berries like blackberries, right? So it had this it smells like very juicy and fruity, and I sprayed it right here. Again, I've tested this on my skin, but this is the first time I've tried it on anything else but skin, but it smells the same to me. But oh shit. This thing, and I know it says oud in it, and if you've been watching my videos, you've heard me say that I have a slight aversion to oud, right? And it's very rare when there's an oud scent that I really like, but this one I mess with, okay? Because I smell the oud a little bit, but it's definitely not as prominent. In fact, the more this fragrance develops, the fruitiness definitely stays the whole entire time. It gets like a touch more incensey, but not to a point where you think you're at church, right? And the oud just blends perfectly. I think what the oud does in this fragrance is it makes the longevity go crazy. Like, this is a scent that the past couple times I've tried this, it goes over 12, 13 hours, no problem, with 1 to 2 sprays. It is no joke. And like, I remember when I sprayed this a couple days ago on my skin, I literally sprayed it in this exact spot, but I wasn't rolling the camera or anything like that. I sprayed one right here on my wrist. And then the next morning when I woke up, my whole room still had a hint of it. It wasn't overbearing, it wasn't nauseating. But when I was on my bed, I was like, damn, it smells like Oud Symphony. And that was just one spray of it. And it just ended up kind of going everywhere in the room. So if you're looking for something with beastly performance, you want something that not only lasts a long time, but it lingers, it has a nice scent trail, it has great projection, then I would totally suggest Oud Symphony. Now, I believe that some other notes included in this are some rum, because I do get like a little bit of a boozy vibe from it, just a touch. And then there's also some sweetness that comes in. I'm not sure if it's honey. I'm not sure if it's, hold on. This thing smells so good. And the thing is, I know there's a little bit of florals in this, but the fruitiness totally dominates this fragrance. And I am in love. Like, this thing makes me weak in the knees. It's really, really good. Fuck, like. Now, it is marketed as a unisex scent. And I do see it as very unisex. Maybe a little bit more feminine, but that's because my association with the fragrance is on my girlfriend, because she bought it for herself. And just whenever I smell it, I think of her. You know what I mean? But this thing really is just, I mess with this type of oud fragrance. The one that does not straight up smell like oud. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking incredible shit. Okay, so let me see if I'm missing anything else about this scent. We talked about what it actually smells like, the longevity of it. For me, this isn't, well, I did test it on myself, but I was pretty much alone that day, so nobody really commented on it because there was nobody around, right? But to my nose, this smells amazing. If you're looking for something to wear for like an upscale sort of occasion, if you're gonna get dressed up, this is a really good fragrance. Now, I feel like if it's cold and you're going a bit casual with a sweater or a nice coat, something like that, this would still smell fantastic, because the type of weather I see this shining best is fall and winter, or at nighttime. I would never throw this on in the middle of the day. Maybe if it's overcast, then sure. But for me personally, the reason I wouldn't wear this is because I know that just a little bit too much of it would go overboard for me. But this is definitely a fragrance I would love to smell on other people. Like, if I caught a whiff of this in the air, it would definitely make my head turn. Because the first time I sprayed this, that's how I felt. Like, my eyes went wide. I was like, damn. Because you know what I was thinking? I was like, okay, it's oud. I was preparing myself for that. I was preparing myself to not enjoy the opening and just have to wait 15, 20 minutes until it dried down into something bearable, right? And then bearable would transition into like or love or dislike. But with this one, it was immediate love. The first time that I smelled it and I sprayed it, I was like, oh shit. And I could tell just the quality of this juice is high. It's niche. This is definitely something unique. This is not something that smells like everybody else. And when I say everybody else, I'm talking about the general public, okay? Because I'm still fairly new to fragrances. There's a lot of things I haven't tried yet, especially that are oud dominant. So maybe if you love oud fragrances and you smell this, it might remind you of something else. But for me, I haven't smelled something like this and I love it. It's kind of just a little bit spicy too. Like it grips you in, you're like, ooh, what is that? But then that sweetness and that juiciness from that passion fruit and the black currant, that's what I love about this scent the most. I just cannot get enough of it. In fact, I'm kind of salivating a little bit right now. It's just, you know when you like bite into a ripe, juicy fruit and then it kind of like the juice kind of runs down your chin a little bit and then you're just like wiping it off with the back of your hand and life is sweet. That's how I feel about this fragrance when I smell it. It's just perfectly juicy and sweet. Only time I wouldn't like this, like I said, on a hot day. Never. I would not throw this on when it's warm outside, or I would not prefer to smell it. That's what I'll say, because I don't really wear this scent a lot well, I would not want to wear the scent a lot. This is, again, something I want to smell on other people, for sure. 1,000% hands down. People like my girlfriend, or even just somebody in general, if they walked by me like smelling like this, I'd be like, damn, that person knows fragrances, because that shit is elite. It smells very luxurious. It smells like it stands out, but it's still gripping. It still has that mass appeal where people that are not really that into fragrances would enjoy it. It's not off-putting. It's not unique to a point where it's dislikable. It's just, it still has that attention-grabbing vibe to it. Oh shit, I love this. Oud Symphony by Precious Liquid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a discount site link in the description. And I believe my girlfriend used the code NICHE20. I'll put this all in the description, because what she informed me about was that Precious Liquid has this on their website and the only other place that sells it is Max Aroma. So if you want it for a discounted rate, you got to get it through Max Aroma, because I'm not sure if other discount sites have this yet. And it's a limited time thing, as in once all the bottles are sold out, they're gone, right? I believe, I don't know how many are left on the Max Aroma site, but on Precious Liquid, I think they have a total of 144 bottles of all their fragrances. I could be mistaken about this, but she was the one that told me. She did extensive research. Right when she smelled this, she was trying to find other places to get it, and the only two that were popping up were Max Aroma and Precious Liquid. So when she got a full size of this and she used that code, it was like, I think it goes for about $275 and she got it for $220 instead of the $275 plus shipping, right? So if you're interested in this, consider it. I'm sure that there's also samples on Max Aroma as well. Again, all the discount site links are going to be in the description, but this is for ballers right here. This is for the people that want to stand out but still smell fucking good. All right, anyways, thank you so much for watching. And I made this video for my girl. It's her birthday today. You know what I mean? So I had to talk about a fragrance that literally has me in a chokehold. But yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.